All-you-can-eat sushi, trays of meatloaf, and as much dessert as you can stuff your face with. Feeling hungry yet? From sunny Florida all the way to the Pacific Northwest, these are the most underrated buffets in every state. The Heart of Dixie is all about that unique taste of the South. Specialties like fried chicken and okra might quickly spring to mind.
Give me some okra and some fried red snapper, and girl, you know I want some chitlins.
All right, man.
Well, such delicacies and many more connected to the country's southern roots can be found at Nelson's Barnyard Buffet in Saraland, Alabama. Barnyard Buffet first opened in 2005, and with help from loyal employees and customers, the restaurant has survived eviction and hard times, including COVID-19. If you frequent the home state of Mount Denali and have never heard of Alaska Salmon Bake, it's probably because the rustic outdoor buffet is traditionally an all-summer affair, usually held at Pioneer Park in Fairbanks. The Salmon Bake is especially for you if you're an outdoor dining enthusiast. Extra points for seafood aficionados, or should we say extra salmon points for lovers of wild-caught Alaskan seafood. That's what you'll find on the menu, from cod to snow crab, and of course, wild Alaskan salmon. There are quite a few reasons to try out the Eagles Buffet at Casino Arizona in Scottsdale. Of course, if you're a gambling enthusiast, you likely don't need to be told about the merits of having a buffet inside a casino. But the appeal of Eagles Buffet goes past convenience. The menu features a wide array of freshly prepared seafood, pastas, and fresh salad. Additionally, a unique feature of this location is that the buffet comes with a multitude of dessert options, like cupcakes and brownies, making it a dream destination for those with a sweet tooth. The last part of Table at the Hickory Inn's name will resonate with many, but the first might be strange to some. That's because the Bentonville restaurant was previously known as Fred's Hickory Inn until it changed ownership in 2022. There is little confusion, however, about the kind of food you will find at this buffet. The best of Arkansas-style barbecue is all the rage, and the best of the best is its smoked prime rib.
For weeks afterwards, there are flecks of meat in my mustache, and I refuse to clean it because every now and then a piece of meat will fall into my mouth.
Lovers of Mediterranean dining will be enthused with our pick for an under-the-radar buffet restaurant in California. Dimassi's Mediterranean Buffet has been expanding into the West Coast, having already established a strong presence in Texas. There are 2 locations of the franchise in the Golden State. The one on Town Center Drive in Cerritos was the first to open, with the second launching in Anaheim in early 2024. On the menu, you'll find specialties like hummus and shawarma. The Centennial Market Buffet in Colorado is another strong recommendation that's located inside of a casino. The location offers a wide variety of seafood, meat, and other dishes. Ameristar Casino Resort Spa Blackhawk closed down the buffet during the COVID pandemic in 2020, but brought it back in 2024. What can you find on the menu at the Pacific Buffet and Grill in Wallingford, Connecticut? An all-you-can-eat offering with diverse options, including USDA-graded New York strip steaks, seafood, and classic home-style dishes such as Southern fried chicken and corn. The weekend brunch includes omelets, bacon, French toast, and a dessert buffet with homemade cakes, pies, and ice cream.
There's cake? I'm on my way.
The Columbus Inn in Wilmington, Delaware seeks to strike a nice balance between the modern and the classic in its buffet offerings. The restaurant describes its seasonal menu as consisting of elegant American dishes with a contemporary twist. For its 2025 Easter buffet, the restaurant offered breakfast staples like waffles and scrambled eggs for its breakfast buffet, as well as a carving station featuring ham, turkey, and prime rib for its lunch buffet. We're not saying that quality is a problem at the KoyWan Hibachi Buffet in Altamont Springs, but there is little doubt that the restaurant places heavy emphasis on quantity and affordability. The buffet features a full sushi bar, appetizers like chicken wings and crab rangoon, and so much more. The Pirate's House has been a fixture of Savannah since the 18th century, when it hosted all kinds of patrons, including pirates.
Drink up, me hearty Joe.
The restaurant is also said to have played a role in Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson's voyage to America, which inspired him to write Treasure Island. Meanwhile, the food at Pirate's House is as southern as it comes. Fried chicken, collard greens, mashed potatoes, and shrimp and grits are all offered. Pagoda Floating Restaurant in Honolulu has been a local favorite for more than 60 years, but might not be quite as commonplace with those who don't call Hawaii home. The restaurant features daily buffets, including breakfast, lunch, and dinner options. Weekend buffets offer various fish, chicken, and pork dishes, while some of its a la carte dishes include local favorites like Kahlua pig hash. If there's one thing that the China Grand Buffet in Boise, Idaho appears to pride itself in, is its variety. It doesn't matter who you are, its selection of more than 200 dishes is curated to ensure that there will almost certainly be something for you. The buffet features everything from steamed dumplings and teriyaki chicken to egg rolls and desserts. You might not find a more Illinois buffet anywhere in the Prairie State than Pearl's Place restaurant on Michigan Avenue in Chicago. A staple of the city's Bronzeville neighborhood for decades, the restaurant is known for serving Southern soul food with a Creole touch. It's not quite Louisiana, but Illinois has a rich Creole heritage of its own. At Pearl's Place, you can dine on golden fried chicken, barbecue ribs, and their famous sweet potato pie.
Ribs. I had ribs for lunch. That's why I'm doing this.
The Back 40 Junction has been in operation since the 1950s and is so committed to being a genuine throwback that the restaurant has a fitting catchphrase: "The way it was is the way it is." There's even a special portion of its website called the Olden Days. Dinner specials include prime rib, smoked beef brisket, fried chicken, fish, and shrimp. The Yoke Inn in the village of Amana celebrates its 85th anniversary in 2025. In that entire time, the restaurant has been owned and run by the Leixenring family. For its Sunday brunch buffet, the restaurant features a wide range of homestyle favorites, including fried chicken, meatloaf, bread pudding, and made-to-order omelets. Our choice for the most underrated all-you-can-eat restaurant in Kansas is the Longhouse Buffet, found at the Prairie Brand Potawatomi Casino and Resort. The dinner buffet features everything from fried chicken and pasta to a wide assortment of seafood. The Stephen Foster restaurant is named after the legendary composer, often referred to as the father of American music. Like the Pirates House in Georgia, this is another place you can go for your all-you-can-eat Southern comfort food needs. Fried chicken, meatloaf, Salisbury steak, country ham, and many more are among the Stephen Foster offerings. Or were among the Stephen Foster offerings. Unfortunately, right as this video was heading to publication, it was announced that the restaurant would be closing its doors after 50 years. And they did just that in mid-April 2025. But this place was so good that we wanted to include it in case someone buys the joint or a miracle happens or something. Hurry back, Stephen Foster! If you have an affinity for marine delicacies and happen to find yourself in Lafayette, make sure to check out Lagnaux's King of Seafood. The Pelican State is of course home to the former Acadian peoples, who settled there and birthed the Cajun culture after emigrating from France.
Let me show you how it's done. Cajun style.
As the name might suggest, you can expect to find dishes like fried catfish, crab, and shrimp on the menu. It's not every day that you decide to satiate your hunger pangs at a community college dining hall. Well, if you ever visit South Portland in Maine, maybe you should consider doing exactly that. The Oceanview Dining Hall at Southern Maine Community College is open to the general public as well. It offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner buffets, which can be enjoyed alongside a view of Casco Bay. The menu features everything from baked pizzas and pasta to deli sandwiches and homemade soups. We haven't ranked the buffet restaurants on this list, but if we had been doing that, the Penn Alps Restaurant and Craft Shop in Grantsville would probably end up somewhere nearer the top. To begin with, the trip to the Backwoods location is an experience itself. Penn Alps makes family-style Amish-inspired cuisine, including items like ham, mashed potatoes, sauerkraut, and roast pork. Nearly all customers who give glowing reviews of Flaming Grill and Supreme Buffet in Revere talk about how favorable the prices are. Indeed, the most expensive item on the menu is the adult dinner on weekends. The servings at Flaming Grill and Supreme Buffet feature Chinese, Japanese, and American dishes, including seafood, sushi, and hibachi options, as well as a variety of salads and desserts. Many restaurants on this list have been in operation for decades. Lillie Mae's Southern Buffet may have opened a lot more recently, but it's just as good as some of the older restaurants on this list. Lillie Mae's was started by former University of Michigan basketball players Deshaun Sims and Manny Harris in tribute to Sims's great aunt. The restaurant offers traditional Southern dishes with a twist, such as a braised oxtails grits bowl. The Baldamar Sunday Brunch Buffet begins at 10 a.m. and runs all the way to 2 p.m. It comes with the option of a variety of dishes, including shrimp cocktail, bagels with lox, biscuits and gravy, and French toast. But it also has a pasta bar with prime rib and Caesar salad options. If you're feeling fancy, Baldamar offers a Saturday champagner brunch with an unlimited menu for $100. A rule of thumb in life is to never ask how the sausage is made. That rule certainly doesn't apply to the buffet at Beau Rivage, where part of the dining experience is getting to witness the live cooking stations. These were introduced in a multi-million-dollar revamp process of the buffet by the Beau Rivage Resort and Casino in 2023. The buffet features a whole range of favorites, from prime rib and seafood to pizza and egg rolls. It even has fresh crab legs. At the Hill Italian Restaurant in Springfield, Missouri, less is literally more. A review of the joint on the News Leader praised its approach of offering each meal in small portions, so the food is fresh. Chef and owner Angel Kim said in a 2018 interview with 417 magazine, "We make everything in smaller orders to keep it as fresh as possible. It's all made from scratch every day." So what's on the menu? How about a wide array of Italian favorites, like fettuccine alfredo, eggplant parmesan, chicken cacciatore, and more. As a word of advice, you're probably better off coming on an empty stomach. Silver Beau Pizza Parlor in Butte, Montana has so much more than just pizza in its lunch buffet. Their lunch buffet includes a salad bar, unlimited drinks, and yes, even all-you-can-eat pizza. Not too shabby. The long-standing history of Valentino's in Nebraska makes it a key fixture of the state's culinary scene. The restaurant was founded in 1957 as a small pizzeria in Lincoln. In 1971, it was expanded into a multi-location chain across the Midwest. The buffet of Valentino's includes a variety of pizzas, pasta, mashed potatoes, chicken wings, and a loaded salad bar. As an added bonus, all pizzas feature Valentino's yummy homemade crust and delicious secret sauce. Our pick for the most underrated buffet in Nevada is obviously a casino restaurant in Las Vegas, but you won't find it on the Strip. The Garden Court Buffet menu is an enticing collection of various international foods. You'll find Mexican, Asian, and Hawaiian options, along with traditional favorites like prime rib and seafood. The Imperial Buffet in Claremont, New Hampshire doesn't have an especially varied menu, but its selections for lunch and dinner include Chinese, Japanese, and American foods. The buffet is open for around 10 hours every day, giving you enough time to test out various options in its offering.
But the sign said all you can eat.
Okay, let's get it out of the way. The Borgata Buffet is not exactly cheap. So what makes Borgata a buffet to try? Those who are able to pay the cost speak highly of the experience. As far as the menu is concerned, the Borgata Buffet has just about anything your heart may desire. In addition to offering a variety of assorted pastas and comfort foods, the restaurant also features carving stations, Asian cuisines, and tons of yummy desserts. No wonder people love it. Here's another example of how a buffet restaurant can benefit from being nestled inside a casino. The Route 66 Casino Hotel underwent a massive revamp in 2024. The resident Buffet 66 Fresh Market also had upgrades. The restaurant interior has a lavish finish to truly give you the feeling of a fine dining experience. The buffet is open from Thursday to Sunday and features a different themed buffet each night. Thursdays are seafood night, Fridays feature Asian cuisine, steak is the highlight of Saturdays, and Sundays feature a champagne brunch from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You got all that? Good. Now get eating! There's something about calling your New York-based buffet restaurant the Buffet New York that comes across as very bold. That same spirit is embodied in the vision of the restaurant in College Point. Patrons are encouraged to try everything on the buffet's wide selection, including items like Peking duck buns, dim sum, sushi, seafood, and desserts like freshly made crepes and a chocolate fountain. That sound you hear is your stomach rumbling.
Good Lord, Bubba, was that your stomach?
Will Ferrell was once spotted in public wearing a Ralph's barbecue hat. Such an apparent endorsement from one of the most recognizable faces in the world says something about the status of the restaurant. Even so, Ralph's appears to have remained consistent with the authenticity that has endeared it so much with the locals since its start over 6 decades ago. Among other dishes, visit the spot to sample North Carolina barbecue at its finest. Be sure to try the pulled pork and fried chicken. You can thank us later. The Dakota Buffet, located in the Spirit Lake Casino and Resort, is the place to be if you're craving freshly caught shrimp or perhaps even some walleye from the nearby Devil's Lake. The restaurant is usually open every day of the week, with lunch served from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and dinner from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. You also get to enjoy a view of Devil's Lake as an added bonus. The team at Rob's Restaurant and Catering is all about home-style meals. This family-owned business has been in operation for almost half a century. The buffet menu features a wide assortment of favorites, including pizza and fried chicken. Nelson's Buffeteria in Tulsa is one of those treasured local joints. Home-cooked food is the order of the day here, with options like fried okra and chicken fried steak on the menu. In Oregon, you don't have to make a splash in order to get the chance to dine on quality seafood. The Hug Grill Buffet in Hillsboro won't cost more than $25 per person to enjoy. Asian specials like sushi and dim sum are offered. The buffet also features crab legs, chicken wings, and an array of pastry desserts. The Hug Grill is usually open from 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Sundays to Thursdays and up to 10 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Steelworks Buffet and Grill got to benefit from a major overhaul of the Umbrella Casino where it resides. Upgraded was the Sands Casino Resort, now the Wind Creek Bethlehem. The Steelworks menu contains entree options like grilled shrimp tacos and Asian seared salmon with sides of mashed potatoes and sautéed bok choy. They also have a fully stocked dessert bar. The Royal Buffet in Cranston specializes in Chinese food. Check out appetizers like egg rolls and fried wontons, as well as house specialties like General Tso's chicken, roast pork with broccoli, or roast pork with mushrooms. On Reddit, one satisfied patron described the sushi offered at the Royal Buffet as the best for a buffet. Our choice for the best buffet in South Carolina isn't found at your typical strip mall. It's in a church. The Brooklyn Baptist Church Banquet has strong community links and hosts an annual MLK breakfast in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The restaurant serves a lunch buffet featuring Southern favorites like fried chicken, roast beef, steamed rice with gravy, and catfish nuggets. The Silverado Grand Buffet in Deadwood, South Dakota, is another restaurant on our list where you can find made-to-order live food stations. The Silverado Grand Buffet is part of the Silverado Franklin Historic Hotel and Gaming Complex, a landmark in Deadwood since 1903. In addition to the live food stations, the buffet features wood-fired pizza, a salad bar, and all-you-can-eat crab and prime rib. So come hungry!
What are you waiting for?
The entry for Tennessee was not going to feel entirely right if we didn't choose a buffet restaurant that serves authentic Southern food. Song and Hearth, a Southern eatery, does exactly that, albeit with a bit of a modern twist. The restaurant, located within Dollywood's Dreammore Resort and Spa in Pigeon Forge, has various themes on various days for its family buffet. These include Italian, surf and turf, and prime rib options. But for those who like Southern favorites like fried chicken, pork loin, and short ribs, then Saturdays are when you want to drop in. Mama Jack's Roadhouse Cafe in Coons, Texas, is another one of those places where you might hear a murmur or two about the price. But from where we stand, the restaurant's legacy in the Lone Star State, coupled with attractive options on the menu, make it worth the cost. The Lucky H Buffet is located in the Little America Hotel in Salt Lake City, Utah. The location is known for specialty dinner buffets, especially the crab, seafood, and prime rib buffet on Fridays. The Saturday buffet features fresh crab legs, oysters, and smoked salmon.
Vermont.
The Trapp Family Lodge has a standing invitation on its website for you to begin your days with a Vermont-style buffet breakfast. The menu at its dining room includes a range of breakfast staples, meat and seafood options, fresh fruits and yogurts, as well as baked goods. The dining room at the Trapp Family Lodge is a perfect destination buffet, with live piano music and large windows to offer stunning views of the Vermont mountains. The Great American Buffet is found in 2 locations in Virginia, Manassas and Fredericksburg. The former has been open since 1993, while the latter only launched in 2017. Its Southern-inspired cuisine includes dishes like fried chicken and catfish. The prices are pocket-friendly. The buffet also comes with vegetarian options on the menu. The Falls Buffet at the Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, about 25 miles east of Seattle, is best known for its prime rib, but it definitely doesn't stop there. It's got a massive dessert bar with a chocolate fountain, Italian offerings, and even a Mongolian grill. As Seattle Refined put it, with premium sides and cuisine from several parts of the world, this is a feast you'll crave again and again. This spot was even voted Best Buffet by 425 magazine. And for price, as one Yelp reviewer put it, you can't beat this price anywhere for the selection offered. The story of the buffet at Wheeling Island Casino is yet another restaurant significantly enhanced by its parent establishment. Following a revamp and consequent grand reopening in 2024, the location introduced fun ideas like the new Create-Your-Own Pasta Bar food station. It also features barbecue dishes, seafood, and various home-style favorites. New additions are being added to the menu all the time, and the buffet is open daily. The rise and fall of Ponderosa Steakhouse is well documented. At the height of its success in the late 1980s, the franchise had close to 1,000 locations across the nation. Nearly all of those have since shut down. But one Ponderosa Steakhouse in Wisconsin Dells has survived. The buffet at Ponderosa offers a variety of salads, soups, hot dishes, and ice cream. And this wouldn't be a true Ponderosa Steakhouse if there wasn't also a taco bar.
Who wants a taco?
Little America Hotel and Resort in Cheyenne describes its resident Hathaway's restaurant selection as authentic Western meals in a restaurant that feels like home. It offers a selection of breakfast, brunch, and dinner options, featuring classics like cinnamon French toast and meatloaf. The location of Little America in Cheyenne gives visitors an opportunity to enjoy a road trip when driving up for an afternoon or evening buffet.